This summer, Coke is supporting the U.S. women's national team with limited edition wristbands.
The Believe bands come from the She Believes Cup. Coke actually decided to make the Nets wristbands, and any fans that can't get their hands on this band will be on a Coke bottle. Ooh, look at that.
As the national team, when we go to a World Cup, knowing that we have a 12th man on the field with us is pretty awesome.
This summer, special 20-ounce Coca-Cola bottles will feature tearaway U.S. women's national team wristbands. Tune in on Fox, sponsored by Coca-Cola.
There are those who stand forever ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what.
Let's go! Get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Think David can defeat Goliath. Think again. This Goliath isn't just bigger or faster. She wants it more. So let the Davids take aim. Because once they come face to face with this Goliath, they'll quickly realize they never had a chance.
MLS play. In Santa Clara, Sam Mewis's 10th international goal came in the 37th minute, put the U.S. up 1-0. She had another in the 78th. 3-0 your final. Here's Alex Curry standing by with Mewis.
Congrats on picking up the 2 goals today. You have been getting some good minutes right now. So for you personally, what's been the focus on your game in these final tune-up matches?
Yeah, I just want to contribute to the team in any way that I can, and I've been able to get some minutes lately, and I think that anything that I can do to help this team prepare for the World Cup, that's kind of my role here. And so I think just coming out today and trying to put in a good performance and help everyone get ready for our first game in France.
And we really saw a shift in the tempo there in the second half. What did you see from this group to create more opportunities?
Yeah, I think we were actually a little disappointed in the first half. It definitely wasn't our best, and I think it says a lot about the group that we can go in at halftime and make some changes and come back out with kind of a fresh start and a new plan and show that we can evolve as the game goes on. And I think that that's going to be a tool that's really valuable during a World Cup.
Oh, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Can I just say Happy Mother's Day to my mom? Love you. Thanks.
I love that. Squeeze that one in, right? I'm going to take a little more time on this interview. Hold on there. So we were just 26 days away from the first of 52 live matches on Fox from the FIFA Women's World Cup. Our studio coming your way from the shadow of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Glad you're with us on this Mother's Day. Rob Stone, Christy Pierce-Rampone, Leslie Osborne, Alexi Lawless with you here on the postgame show. Coming into the day, the U.S. had just 3 games remaining before they ship off for France. And in their first game since the roster announcement, they really struggled to find some offensive solutions. We're going to get into that as we take in our highlights from this one. And it starts with Sam Mewis, who had a big role in this game, an opportunity here in the 37th minute. She buries it to put the U.S. up 1-0.
I love the little pocket that she pulls into to get this, and then the quick release of the shot. You said she had a big day. She did have a big day, and it was because of plays like this. Boom, right there, and then head up and smack it. Don't wait. Dance.
But it was really a subdued first half. 3 subs to start the second half. Megan Rapinoe really provided a spark.
Yeah, the U.S. definitely missed her presence, and right when she gets in the game, making a difference with Rose Lavelle. So close, but goalkeeper comes up big on that one.
78th minute, that comfort goal finally achieved, and give a ton of credit to Rapinoe.
Yeah, I love this great awareness from Pino, getting fouled and doing a quick restart, the combination play, and then Mewis just being in the right spot, challenging the keeper to put that ball away. Love it. Here we go again. Megan, just quick. Love it. Restart, still staying involved in the game, finding that opening, putting that ball right where the keeper doesn't want it, and Sam finishing.
3rd goal in the last 2 games from Mewis. Carly Lloyd, second half sub.
Well, and Megan Rapinoe whips this ball in, and this is why Carly Lloyd's on the field. She's always ready. She's always looking for the opportunity. Mallory Pugh, shot, pass, and Carly Lloyd making that look easy, a little turn, and what a phenomenal finish here. This is what she does. She comes in big moments. Expect her to do this in France.
5-hole for her 108th international goals. You take a look at the final stats. As expected, numbers heavily tilted in favor of the U.S., outshooting South Africa 19-5, having 69% of the possession and getting all 3 goals. Here's Megan Rapinoe just moments ago with our Alex Curry.
Megan, it's the first match with this complete World Cup roster. What have you seen from this group this past week in camp and then here today against South Africa?
I'm thinking this game is a little rusty. I think sometimes when we're in camp for a long time before a game, we get a little wacky, but just trying to put everything together. Obviously, we played a lot of different people, a lot of different lineups, so it's going to be a little bit all over the place, but some good goals. I think we'll take some good stuff out of this and just keep moving forward. Ultimately, it's all about France, and we want to put good performances together, but we're working on little things in between that are going to be good for us going forward.
And looking ahead to France, you're heading to your third World Cup. So what's been the focus for your game?
Just get healthy, stay fit, just make sure that I'm being dangerous and creative for the team. Always showing up in that way and just trying to stay calm and enjoy the ride, just like the young ones.
Thank you, Megan. We'll see you in France.
Yeah, thank you.
Megan talking about getting healthy, getting fit. You could hear how tired and winded she was after. She's been out of action for a couple weeks due to a calf injury. But I think the big talking point for the U.S. this one, the breaking down difficulty that they had with South Africa's defense. And if you're Thailand and you're Chile, the U.S.'s first two World Cup opponents, you're saying, we might have just seen a little bit of a blueprint here.
Yeah, as you heard what Megan just said, they're working on those small details leading up into this World Cup, and they did struggle at times to find those spaces and find the space in between, the midfield and the back line. They are going to deal with a low block in this group stage performance in the World Cup, but they have to problem solve before they get into the locker room. I'd love to see them be able to solve these issues before going to the locker room, have the trust and the confidence within each other to get this job done.
Yeah, and also to go off that, Sam Mewis, we talked about in the opening how important she can be, especially with Lindsey Horan dealing with this injury. But Sam Mewis, what she continues to contribute to this team, helping dictate the tempo and the play, coming up huge, scoring goals, but also having that physical aerial presence. She is fighting for a starting role, and I think we're going to see her contribute a lot in this World Cup.
All right, to quote Megan Rapinoe, it's all about France. It's all about the World Cup. And if it is, what did we learn today? Well, from a goalkeeping perspective and a defensive perspective, whether it's defenders or defending as a team, we learned absolutely nothing. It's not their fault. It's just the way that it is. It goes back to what we've been talking about here. Ultimately, this team in the World Cup is going to come up against a team that not only bunkers and not only absorbs pressure, but has the ability, both speed-wise and talent-wise, to counter and to be effective in that counter. And can this team deal with it from a defensive standpoint? Those counters that come, they're going to come, not a lot, but those are going to come. And the ability to break down the team on the other end individually and collectively and have that patience and that composure to find a way to break through.
Quick note for South Africa, by the way. They're in a loaded Group B. They're going to take away a lot of confidence